social media. That's the topic we finna talk about, man, and relationships. We're gonna start with social media. Uh, Coming from a man that only had Facebook and Snapchat for 8 months, me, uh, I can't really speak a lot on social. I mean, I had TikTok. That's a big platform that they trying to get rid of right now. I hate the fact they trying to do that. I love TikTok. Everything that be good and factual be coming off of there. And the reason they want to shut it down, I feel like, is because they talking real facts on there. Like you got people trying to really spit knowledge about spiritual things and not just spiritual but other things on that topic, man. What you got? What you want to say? You still over here looking at the Euphrates? Okay, I
Okay,
keep
look.
going. Look, I keep going. You
I
pick
said,
up.
look, let me say this. Social media has a big influence on the world, most
Yeah,
definitely,
it definitely does.
because everybody looks at social media. Everybody looks at the celebrities and looks at the lifestyle that they live and see that there some celebrities, I'm saying most celebrities nowadays, be the same age we are
Yeah,
or younger than us
they
or
do.
maybe a year or two older than us.
Yeah,
And it has a lot of people wondering, a lot of people thinking like, damn, how are they the same age as me? And I don't, like, I'm not living the same lifestyle they are. Like, why am I not at the point that they are? Why am I living lavish? And why do I not have this much money like they do? Why can I drive these cars like they do? And it got a lot of people question themselves, and a lot of people get lost in these social media nowadays, and they want to live their life, or they get mad or they get down on themselves because they're not living their life. They're not living like these people. But at the same time, you have to realize that patience is a
yeah,
virtue.
it is.
Patience is key. And besides patience, you have to have ambition. You have to have goals. You have to have motivation behind everything that you do. You can sit there and have a dream. You can sit there and watch these people live their life all you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to live their life, you want to have your own, you want to take care of your family, build generational wealth, and do what you want to do to make the same money that they're making, you have to put work behind it.
Yeah,
You can speak on it all day. You can say, I want this, this, that, and other. To me, though, and what I live by is if you have a dream and you say you want to live this life, but you don't put nothing behind it, you don't put no effort, no work, no passion, no grind, no ambition to get to where you want to get
yeah.
or get to the life that you want to live, it's forever going to be a dream.
Dream.
But to me, if you put work and you keep your head down, you stay out the mix, you stay out the way, you just focus on being the best you that you want to be and living the life that you want to live,
Yeah,
and to create generational wealth, you're gonna work. You're gonna put that work behind, you're gonna put that grind. You don't care how long it's gonna take, you don't care how much energy, how much energy, blood, sweat, tears it's gonna take to make it happen. You're gonna make it happen. And once it do get to that point, you're gonna appreciate everything that you have 10 times more than what you see on
yeah,
social media, because you know what it took to get to that point. You know what it took out of your energy, out of your time, out of every day to do what you need to do to get here.
yeah,
So it's gonna make you respect your business 10 times more. And on that whole journey, you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have obstacles that come your way. But all of those are learning lessons.
yeah,
So when you do get to the point to where you at the top, you know how to treat everything. You know what to do in certain situations because of everything that you've been through to get there.
okay.
You're already gonna be righteous. And that just be God test to me, in my eyes, God testing you to see if this is what you really want.
Yeah,
Because God always gonna open up doors for you if that's what you really want to do. And you showing him that this what you want. You putting work in behind it. He gonna make it happen. But as
yeah.
long as you just sitting there, God, can I woo woo woo? Can I have this? Can I? It's gonna be a dry prayer because you're not showing him that you actually want it.
That's a fact. But what I also want to talk about is how it affects people in relationships. Like social media makes people think that their relationship should be one way and they should live their life a certain way just because, oh, that's how they live or that's how they doing it. And I want to be like them. I want to live like they live it. We should do this. Woo, woo, woo. We should do this. But it goes deeper than that. Like Because in the book I'm reading right now, while we're doing this 74 hard, talks about like people needing incentives to do what they want to do in life. Basically saying like, if you want to live like me, you want to be like me, you got to do this, you got to buy this, you got to go out and do this. But it's not even about that. Like in relationships, it shouldn't be, oh, we should be doing all this because I see it on this. It shouldn't be ever be that.
That's
like
true.
we should be doing things that we love, doing things that we want to do just because.
Out of passion of our hearts, out of the love that we have for each other, out
That's
of
what
our
I'm saying.
bond, out of our connection.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I can say that there are some women out there who will see all this social media romance, social media relationship and pictures and memes and this, that, and the other. And
Yeah.
I guess start doubting their man because they're not doing the same thing as they see on social media.
Exactly.
But what they don't know or what they don't realize is if that's the life that you want to live, I can tell you this, there's no problem of wanting to live like that.
Yeah.
There's no problem of you see it and I wish I can do this, that, and other. Me personally, I don't never say I wish I could do this. I always say, man, when I get to the point in life, when I get here and I got this money put up and I got my businesses going, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
I don't never say if and or but or if this happened or if I get blessed right here, I say when I get there or when I do this because I know what I want to do with myself.
Yeah.
And I believe in manifestation, big time.
Yeah.
You say if you say that's what you want, you keep saying this who you are and this, that, and the other, that's who you become. As long as you put the effort and action behind it, again, like I was saying, that's who you become.
Yeah.
So I'm very focused on and determined on becoming who I want to be and living the life that I want to live.
Yeah.
But so I can say there's nothing wrong with looking at it and wanting to live like that. I would say bring it up to your partner.
Right.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
And then if y'all talk about that, what y'all need to get to understand is that's what y'all want to do. That's what y'all want to live. Y'all want to live, travel, see the world, have a good life, take care of your family, make good money.
Exactly.
You definitely have to have a plan together.
Yep.
You have to have a goal. Both of y'all have to be like-minded. Y'all both have to have a drive to y'all. Y'all both have to have that same motivation, keep yourselves accountable, and stick to that plan to get to that point to where y'all can do the same things that y'all seen on social media. That's where the real come in. That's where the real bond, the real connection, and the real test of y'all relationship comes in. Because you can't down your man, so you can't just do this, that, and the other because he don't got you at this point to where y'all doing this. He don't, you feel me? Like at the same time, that could be a look in the mirror for you.
Yeah.
Because as much as a woman loves a strong man who can take care of everything, us strong men who want to take care of everything and treat you how you want to be treated, as y'all say nowadays, princess treatment. We also love a strong, independent woman.
Yeah.
We know that if we fall off one day, y'all gonna be straight. Y'all gonna hold it down. Y'all gonna be okay. Because y'all know what to do already, even if I wasn't here. You don't need me to help you, but I'm helping you out the strength of the love.
Yeah.
We love that shit. That's even more attractive to a man about a woman when she on her shit, when she on her grind, when she doing her own thing. Most definitely.
So, what would you say some red flags are that you would see? Like, you just bring up some red flags you got. Like, just what's the first red flag come to your mind when you think of red flags?
About
just anything.
Women?
Females, yeah, women.
Females. Ooh,
what's a red flag? Give me one. Yeah, about.
What would you say, like dating female or like just in general when it comes
Don't
to
make it
female,
bigger
like you ain't
than
got
it is.
know or
You
you
got,
just see out the real?
Just in general, just about females in general. Could be about anything.
Being loud
Okay.
in public for no reason. Red flag off the real.
Yep.
That's one thing I hate the most. Throw me that gun, bro. This piece already out of flavor.
Well, really, it wasn't even supposed to be about red flags. The topic that is the broader topic was relationships, but I just wanted to talk about red flags and see what your dig inside your brain and see what's some red flags for you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Being loud in public,
Okay.
because at the end of the day, you're a woman. You're a queen. You have to carry yourself as so. So when you're in public, you should know how to act when it comes to being around people, be respectful.
Yeah.
Hold yourself with the etiquette. Let me see. Manners, most definitely.
Manners.
That matters big time. But like just out loud in public, like say we get into a disagreement when we out in public.
Yeah.
Yelling and creating a scene in front of people is definitely a no-go.
Yeah.
If we can sit there and discuss what we need to discuss while we sit in front of each other and have a cool, calm, and collective conversation,
Yeah.
and get out both sides and hear out each other, then that's what you call a real deal woman. But sitting there yelling, screaming off the rib like in front of everybody, that's a no-go. I don't like that.
I mean, being loud for sure. That's just automatic. I don't like loud people. That's just one of the. Yeah. I feel like I'm not very loud myself. I don't. Why do you gotta be loud around me? You feel me? Ain't never been loud. I mean, while I play, that's different though. That's passion for the game. I gotta be loud, but I don't know. For me personally, like I like a woman that dresses a certain way. Like I don't want you to be out here cheeks out.
Red flag.
Yeah, cheeks out is definitely a red flag.
That means that you want attention.
Yeah,
You're
like
reaching
that's
for the
like
attention.
begging for attention to me. But what else?
You begging for a nigga to smack cheeks
Yeah.
off rip. They don't even know you.
Yeah, as bad as that is, because why he doing that? That should be that's an assault charge.
Damn, shorty. Wow.
That's-
Hit her with that about be your cheeks out. Nah. But shit, that's what you asking for though. That's like you putting yourself in a predicament already.
And my last one would be with the social media, like posting shit on social media, like that's just begging for attention, like shaking your ass, pictures of your ass, bikini pictures, no goes for me. I don't like it. If I'm in it, that's cool. But even if I'm in it, it still don't make it.
All right, look, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this.
It don't make it right to me.
I gotta say this.
You want to like,
if I'm gonna say this, if my girl was to post pictures in her bikini, I'm not gonna be jealous because at the end of the day, that's my girl, that's my woman. So I'm not insecure about it.
So that's not begging for attention to you?
Because why you guys... Let me say this. This is where a lot of men fail at.
Let me hear this one.
If you asking for a bad let me correct my language. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. If you asking
for a bad female,
I'm talking about a righteous bad
tier
female with a amazing body, you cannot expect her not to show her body off. That's her. That's gonna be her. She gonna do her own thing. But if she in a relationship with you, then she's obviously with you for a reason.
I just feel like
y'all gonna have y'all pictures up of y'all on your page, on her page or whatever. She can have her own personal pictures as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Personal pictures is cool. I
feel like that's what you want to do. Okay, cool.
But it's a certain extent that I'm going with the pictures though. Like, and no shaking your ass on social media. What you doing that for?
Okay, look, all right. Let me ask you this. Okay, look, yeah, cool. I don't fuck with that.
I'm saying, don't even.
Okay, I'm gonna say about bikinis. I'm saying, cause you think about it like this. Us,
but I feel like
when we on the beach or we just taking piss type shit when we swimming, we got swim trunks on. Niggas' body be righteous. Shirts off, tats, woo, woo, woo. We post pictures like that.
I don't post pictures like that.
I'm just saying in general, say we on the beach, bro. We go to Miami. We go to Cabo. We go somewhere. And we on the beach. And we taking pictures. Cause we out like doing shit, living.
Beat her on.
No beater, nigga. We on the beach. What you mean, nigga?
Beat her
That's
on.
what we doing the 75 challenge for, nigga. To flex on the nigga ass. So what do you mean? Come on, bro.
You can't see him, but
so there's definitely tank tops when we just chilling. You feel me? When we walking around, cool. Muscle tees, definitely. Traps busting. You feel me? Through the muscle tees, traps busting, definitely. But when we on the beach, what do you mean, nigga? Pecs jumping. Hell, you talking about? Throw a pebble, throw a grape, throw something. I'm popping that. What do you mean? For real though, nigga.
The Rock.
So, but yeah, like we gonna take pictures, type shit like that, post them hoes because we out living. Is that asking for attention? That's our version because we ain't just gonna be out there in no fucking speedo.
I'm not gray sweatpants.
Cheeks and shit.
I'm not gray sweatpants on the media though. That's what I'm saying. If I was begging for attention, I'm gray sweats. Social media.
I'm definitely not.
In the bathroom, post shower. Good night, y'all.
See, that's different though.
Bling, bling, bling,
now,
bling,
if your
bling.
girl constantly just posting pictures,
but I'm not doing that because that's never be me.
Woo. Okay, that's different. You asking for attention. But if we at a beach or we go swimming, and she take pics while we swimming, woo, she posts a pic.
That's cool. I understand what you're saying. I'm listening. I'm hearing you out.
You gotta be realistic. You can't.
I'm being realistic, but I'm just saying why we gotta throw them on the media. Why we can't keep that between us? That's me and you. You feel me? That's like me going at it, showing off what's yours.
I mean, it's just like,
cause yeah, all this up top hurts too. Yeah, consider what you said: tattoos, busted body. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm not out here.
Bro,
showing my meat off to everybody and their mama.
They wear bikinis. We wear swimsuits.
I'm not Speedo out.
Nick, why would we, bro? That's cheeks out, bro. Buns out.
You look like the type.
You tripping. You wear a Speedo, then you tripping. Buns out.
You know what I'm saying, though? The Speedo go show it all, too.
Yeah, but nigga,
see everything.
This is not Michael Phelps. This is not a swim meet.
It's not. So why we out here?
I see somebody in a Speedo while I'm out and about, I'm flaming his ass. I don't even gotta know, bro.
You ain't been to South Beach.
Flying bro ass up.
You ain't been to South Beach.
It could be a swole ass Terry Crews ass nigga.
They be down Speedo, there.
I'm flying bro ass
That's
up.
how they be in South Beach. Big swole dudes, Speedos, walking down the beach. What's going on over there, dude?
Niggas be looking like a crunch ice cream boy with a
Larry the Lobster. Red as hell, submerged. But okay, so we talking about other red flags. Let's talk about personal red flags. Do you think you have any personal red flags? Like, if you look at yourself deep down, do you see anything in yourself that would be a red flag to anybody else?
Oh damn, my personal red flags.
I got one. Shit. I mean, it's not a red flag for me, but I feel like other people see it as a red flag. I'm tall and light skinned. Other people see that.
I'm gonna be honest. Are you talking about like a personal red flag that we just know, like if you was to know me type shit, like a red flag about myself, or like if somebody didn't even know me, they just looked at me and they would point out a red flag?
Okay, we can talk about red flags about ourselves that we both know.
I would say my personal red flag is that I'm hard headed. I'm definitely hard headed. It takes me a while. I'm gonna say this. It took me a while to learn from my mistakes and to realize what I had to deal with to also build trust and build a bond back and build that fire and that spark back up from when it was burnt or put out because of wrongdoings. I always thought that it came with the time limit, so that everything is supposed to just be over and drop, after a certain amount of time. But I also had to realize and put myself in the same shoes that I was doing the hurting in, and realize that if it was me and I thought like this, or this was done to me, would I just be over this
Yeah.
off the rip.
Yeah.
And I knew I wouldn't. So I had to realize that if you really want a relationship to work with the person that you think that's the one for you,
Okay, cool.
is that you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the actual work to fix and build what you've broken.
Okay.
No matter how long it takes, no matter what you have to deal with attitude-wise, you definitely have to put in the work and fix it and deal with it until that person is fully reassured and better in their mind to know that like it's all good.
Yeah.
If that's what you really want to do.
Yeah. Me personally, I feel like one of my shits is I hold grudges. I'm a grudge master. If you like, speaking from personal experiences, like, shoot, I'm still not cool with my birth mother to this day. But it's because you put me through a lot as a kid. So I'm like, you ain't really want to be my mother, you feel me? But I still hold a grudge. People tell me I need to drop
tell you
it.
To forget her.
See,
forgive her, but don't forget.
People tell me that all the time, but it's hard to. I forgive a lot, you feel me? But it was a lot I can't forgive yet. I'm gonna get past it at a point, you feel me?
Forgive her, but don't forget, because I was put through some fucked up ass.
I feel it. I'm digging what you said.
Forgive, but not forget.
I feel like I forgive her, like, to a certain extent. Like, I've forgiven a lot, you feel me? Like, I probably feel like deep down, I've really forgiven a lot. But at the same time, I haven't forgiven her for certain shit. But yeah, that's just in one part of my life though. Like I don't hold grudges against like y'all and shit. You feel me? Like, say you late or something, and I get mad, I'd be like, since you being late, I'm not gonna be late on you next time because
I'm the game though.
You feel me? I'm not gonna be late next time just because you was late that time. But like in certain other things, like I feel like I gotta. But I've been better though. You feel me? About like letting shit go and like trying to forgive for real and like getting over things that I need to get over in my life. You feel me? But I feel like I've done a lot better. But that's really all the red flags I can think of for myself. Well, not all of them, but just one that came to mind while I was here thinking when you was talking. You feel me? You want to talk about how relationships can sometimes be one-sided, like how, in certain extents,
most definitely,
relationships can be like. I mean, it don't gotta be with everything. Like it could just be with like, say, simple things. Like
I would say this: a lot of relationships.
But I feel like every relationship that you're in, like a good, healthy relationship, it's not always gonna be 50-50. It should sometimes be 70-30. Sometimes it should be 80-20. But at certain points in your relationship, it's definitely gonna be 50-50. It don't gotta be in everything. Like I'm not asking you if we in a relationship together, say, in 3-4 years from now, and we gotta pay house payments. I'm not asking you for half the house payment. You feel me?
I'm gonna say this
on some more shit.
This
like,
is my thing. This is my.
If I'm putting forth effort in shit in certain things, and you can see that, then I feel like you should be putting in the same type of effort into those certain things. You feel me? Like we should be putting in even amount of effort so we can make it through what we're trying to get through. You feel me? Because there's certain times in relationships where it's hard. It's not always easy. You feel me? It's not always gonna be blue skies and sunshine, but sometimes it's gonna be rainy, cloudy days.
5 minutes or 5 seconds, goddamn. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh shit, 5, 4, 3, 2. I can definitely fuck with it. I definitely fuck with that. I say this as well. When it comes to relationships and being one-sided, I would definitely say a lot of relationships are one-sided because when it comes to men and when it comes to our emotions, it's definitely put to the side. It's definitely something that a lot of women feel like men shouldn't show, or we should hold back, or we should be like a tough brick wall all the time, no matter what we're going through, no matter what we're dealing with, because we're men. But that's literally a stereotype. And a lot of women fall into that stereotype of believing that type of stuff. But I also feel like there's rare women out there who see and who understand their man and who understands that we have emotions as well. We also have times to where we're dealing with a whole bunch of shit and we bottle up because we feel like we can't express ourselves, because when we do express ourselves, now we bitching or we nagging or we woo woo woo. Like, but at the same time, what we're trying to do when we do express ourselves or we're trying to communicate.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that when we're trying to communicate our certain type of feelings or what we're feeling in certain moments, it's often looked at as we're knocking y'all down or we're trying to pick at you for something. But at the same time, you have to understand that if this certain thing is bothering us, fix it.
Yeah.
Because the same way that y'all hold us to a standard of, well, you do this and you do that and you woo 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 woo, instead of coming back with a comeback of you do this, sit, listen, take what we have to say in and actually apply it the same way that y'all want us to do that. Because y'all, I know for a fact there's plenty of times where you sit down and you telling your man about how you feel about this, how you feel about that, how this bothers you, how little shit, leaving the littlest to the littlest shit bothers you, and you want it to change. And we can do A, B, C, and D, but when it comes to that point of we're doing all of this that you want us to change, but we're asking you of so little to change, and you don't even put no effort into changing it, why would we continue to do what you asked for when you're not even doing what we ask, and we ask for the smallest shit?
Yeah.
Because 99.9% of the relationships, I know for a fact, is majority the woman asking, hey, can you do this, can you do this, can you do this? Men rarely ask for things in relationships. It's barely a here and there. If you're actually messing with the real man, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of little boys out there. There's a lot of little kids when it comes to relationships who don't understand their role and understand their position when it comes to a relationship.
That's a fact.
If you're actually dealing with a real man who's on his shit, who's taking care of himself, who's getting to that paper, who's about his bread, who's about building his future with his family, you're definitely, you're not going to get a lot of ask out of him for anything because he's mostly independent. But when he does ask for something, just know he's really in need of it.
Yeah.
Definitely can say that.
That's a fact.
So I definitely would say for women, when it comes to being one-sided, open your mind up when it comes to conversations. Don't let conversations that y'all supposed to have turn into arguments. Actually sit, listen. Once you have something to say about how you feel towards him, make sure that he's sitting down, make sure that he's actually listening and taking in what you're telling him and not feeling attacked. Because at the end of the day, y'all both going to have criticism of each other. Nobody's perfect. There's always flaws. But at the same time, if there's things that can be fixed, y'all both can fix them. Y'all both can work on them as long as y'all are effectively communicating. I would tell you that.